Hello and welcome to the Bright Show right here on ATU TV. My name is Bright Gyekye. Leadership is not about being the best. It's about making everyone else better. Today on the Bright Show, we welcome Richard Gyekye, a dynamic student from the procurement department who is contesting for SRC part-time representative with a strong record in leadership. Hello Richard, you're welcome to the Bright Show.
Thank you.
So nice to see you today.
Nice meeting you.
Wow, so how are you feeling about the upcoming election?
I am energetic and hopeful. You know, going around trying to talk to people on your policies and stuff, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
We'll surely go through.
Okay, so what motivated you in the first place to go for SRC part-time rep?
My zeal and position for leadership is what motivated me.
What role shaped you the most?
Serving as the General Secretary of the Methodist Students Union shaped me deeply. I learned how to organize, how to represent people, and then listen in diverse ways.
Wow, so being a student and also going for a leadership position, how are you going to blend those things together, academics and position at the same time?
Okay, I believe in discipline and then planning. That are my key tools. So I plan my time according to my course, work, my school, and then my leadership responsibilities.
Wow. So many students believe that a part-time student makes it hard to lead, right? So what is your take on that? Because they think it's quite difficult for part-time students to lead.
I'm not in support of that.
Why?
Being a part-time student gives you the real world challenges. You know, combining work with school activities and then communication strategy. It makes you a good person or a good part-timer that can also serve as a leader.
As a leader. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so you're watching the award-winning student personality talk show, The Bright Show, right here on ATU TV, streaming live on YouTube, ATU Online TV, and also on TikTok is The Bright Show 1. The Bright Show is proudly powered by Accra Technical University and sponsored by LZ custom-made tote bag. It says carry style, carry you. And also Kevin Bread. It says every bite counts. And we have Seller One Royal Massage. It says a touch of healing. Okay, so we're going to go for a quick breather, and when we bounce back, we'll delve more into today's discussion. Stay with us. Welcome back from that short break. And Richard, let's move on to 8 years as constitution. We have this constitution in this school, and a lot of people don't even get time to read it. And as you are an aspirant for a position at the SRC, I need to ask you a few questions concerning, questions in the constitution. So according to the ATU SRC constitution, okay, the part-time representative represents part-time and non-tertiary students at the executive committee and general assembly. So how do you intend to effectively serve in these positions?
Okay, thank you so much. I would prioritize regular consultation with the students through surveys and then platforms that we have, and make sure I would give them timely feedback, and their concerns will be taken to the board.
Okay,
I'll let them know what is happening at the top level there, and then as a committee member, I will make sure, as per the SRC constitution, I'll be present at all meetings, and then, like I said, give them feedback on whatever is happening at the top.
And how are you going to do that? Is it going to pass through the PRO, or you're going to voice out? Since you are leading a whole part-time, how are you going to do that?
Okay, I can just create a platform, whether WhatsApp or Telegram, Telegram or email service, to tell them whatever is going on. Since we are part-timers,
okay,
not everybody get the time to come to campus on time. So engaging them through the platforms, that is WhatsApp or Telegram, I think I would get them there.
So meaning you create one platform, one group. Let's say you are using WhatsApp, for instance. You're going to create a group for the whole part-time student. Is that how it's going to be?
No, we can have representatives from each department. So whenever the information comes in, we put it there and we make sure they give it out to the groups that they have.
Oh, okay, on time.
On time, yeah.
On time. All right. So one of your constitutional duties is to sensitize part-time students on examination matters. So how do you plan to do this in a consistent and accessible way?
Okay. On this, I think I would create a platform, like I said, to create awareness of examination weeks.
Okay.
That is by sharing the venues and then the timetables for my part-timers. That will let them do.
Making it easier for them,
yeah, exactly.
to get it.
Exactly. Making them easier for them to get it, like you said.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So how would you ensure that part-time and non-tertiary students feel equally represented and included in all SRC activities?
Okay. And I will propose a flexible SRC activities. That is online forums and weekend programs.
Okay.
You know, normally part-timers, we come to school in the evening, and when programs are being hosted during the day, we don't take part. So when we have this, when I propose these flexible SRC activities that can be organized during the weekends, my part-timers can also be part.
So they'll be coming during the weekends, like Saturdays?
Like programs here.
Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes.
And do you think they'll get the time to come?
When programs are being hosted on weekends, Saturdays especially, they can partake. Yeah.
Okay, so recently the current part-time rep organized a program. So on the first day, few students came, but the second day, they began to reduce to the last day, because the program was in the evening. I think around 4, 5, 6 going, and some were having classes, right? And you think that particular time is a good time or right time for part-time student?
Okay, I wouldn't have much to say about that too, but I think the current part-time rate factored a lot of things into it before considering the time. But I'm saying my time, I would try my possible best that programs that particularly concerns part-timers should be organized during the weekends. That is around 12 p.m. upwards there.
12 p.m.
Sorry, 12 noon afternoon.
Okay, in
so
the
that
afternoon.
they can also take part of the program.
But how sure are you that they would take part in the program?
We've had a lot of conversations. There are instances you get to class, like the lecture halls, and then this is what the concerns they raise.
Okay.
So they always talk about the school having programs on days that,
and they don't involve the part-time.
The part-timers. And then looking at the best ways, we just have to let them know this is what we are bringing up.
Okay.
This is what we are going to do to make sure they feel involved. Yes, so I think weekends will be best.
Will be the best day for them. All right. So, in what specific way do you hope to bridge the communication between between part-time students and the SRC? Because sometimes it's quite difficult. Maybe if they are having a problem or they are facing the challenges, it's quite difficult for them to voice out to the SRC. So, how are you going to bridge that between the part-timers and then the SRC?
Okay, I believe strong communication builds transparency and trust. So since we have these platforms that we are communicating about everything that is happening at the top level to them, I think it can build a trust that particular, they can get the information that they need, and it builds the trust. Yeah, there is transparency and trust here.
Okay. Transparency and trust. So talking about transparency is a key, right? So how would you make your work visible to the student body?
Okay, I would use dedicated platforms, such as the WhatsApp and then the Telegram that I made mention earlier. In issues resolving, if the platforms are there and then they are working actively, if any part-timer has a problem, it can be channeled through there, and that is where we'll find ways and means to solve those problems.
But I think currently the SRC representative, the part-time and then the SRC as a whole, when they are sharing information, they give it out, they send it through the platform, the WhatsApp platform, right? So what's another way, or in which way can you also communicate with your people?
Okay, that is what I made mention earlier on, that from every department we'll try and then bring their part-time reps, bring them together, and then any meetings we have, any reports we have, I'll just give it to them as the part-time, give it to them, and then they will just give it back to the student's body.
Okay. Well, recently I've been seeing the donation that you've been doing for some of the students out there. I saw some videos and pictures around. Can you name some of the departments or faculties that you've helped so far throughout this campaign that you're doing?
Okay, we've been to the engineering, the faculty. We've been there. I think they are launching. I did some donations.
Launching of
the TUSAG week celebration.
Okay.
I did some donations to them, and then the civil engineering.
Would you like to disclose the donation or whatever it is?
No, for now.
Okay.
So I did same to civil engineering, and then when it comes to the week celebrations, I did same for procurement. We're at ASMAS, we did the same.
Okay.
And then the Muslim community, we donated butter to them. That is during
That was during their how do they call it? Is it Eid al-Fitr or something?
They are festive.
They are festive. Yeah.
We did some donations to them.
So I think you are doing a great job, and you deserve it to have that position since nobody is there. If you are elected as the part-time rep, what 3 major problems facing part-time students would you tackle first?
I think the first one would be information delays. Information delays. I would ensure that there will be a timely feedback to my part-timers.
How are you going to do that?
We can do that through the platforms I spoke about, or me going to the class, the lecture halls, to talk to them about whatever is going on. Exactly.
So aside the delay, what other thing?
And the limited engagement, that is the flexibility of SRC activities. But it's like most of the students, the part-time students, complain about the activities that goes on in the school.
Okay.
Without
that they are not involved. They are not being involved. So with that one, how are you going to do it?
Okay, that is what I spoke about the activities. We can even streamline this kind of programs that we have, like a ATU, when we have artist nights and stuff. We can streamline it.
Okay.
Those at home can also feel involved.
So you said we can. Is it that in your administration you are going to stream?
I'm going to propose to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I work with a team, so I think I have to propose to them, and then we'll come together.
So if they accept it, that means you are going to stream the entertainment program that they do have on campus. Exactly. So that if they are in the house, they can also have a feel of it.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so you've mentioned 2 problems. Remain the last one.
And then the last one would be the representation gap. Most feel like they are not involved. Part-timers are not involved. So me being there for them, being a committee member, I'll make sure part-timers' voice are inclusive, are heard. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great of you. So we're moving on to student consent and accountability section. So part-time students often feel disconnected from SRC affairs, right? And it's true. And so how would you gain their trust and stay accountable?
Okay. To everything, I believe in a clear communication. Let them know what is going on, and you definitely have their trust, like the transparency and trust that you need them to have in you.
Okay, so in what measures will you put in place to consistently engage students even outside campus?
Okay, that would be the platforms that I was talking about. Yeah.
So you spoke about streaming.
Yeah.
So aside the streaming, maybe if they're having a different thing on campus, how are you going to make sure the part-timers or students outside will get access to that?
Okay, we have aside the streaming, we have the platforms. We have the WhatsApp platforms, and then the telegrams. Currently, students are much interested in technology. So with this social media, I think we can bring everybody together.
Okay, all right. So some past reps made big promises but went silent after winning, and it's true. A lot of people will come and then they'll tell you, I'll do this, I'll do that, and if you vote for me, I'll make sure I implement whatever I said. So what will you say to assure students you are different from all those people?
Okay, action speaks louder than words. Yeah, I won't just promise, but I would engage regularly. Yeah, and then also I will let students hold me accountable for anything I'm saying here today.
So final words to your viewers and then also the students out there.
Okay, as you already know, my name is Gyekye and SRC Aspirant. As it stands now, I need your votes. I need your votes and your support. I can't just do this alone. My part-time is I'm just asking you to come on board and help me make a change. The quote that part-timers are not included in anything we do in this school needs to change. So I need you on board. Come and then let's make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much for joining us today on The Bright Show. My name is Bright Gyekye, and to you watching us, thank you so much for taking your time to listen to Richard. Alright, so a big thank goes to our producer, floor manager, and everybody that made this interview a success.